Good morning, boys and girls. So the sun just started to peek out. Oh, hi, Fez. The sun just started to peek out at my house, but a minute ago it was raining. And I thought maybe we could sing Mr. Sun to try to convince him to come out all the way today. Before we sing, I'd like you to go get an instrument. I have a kazoo here today, but if you don't have a kazoo, you could get maybe you have a guitar or a ukulele. Maybe you have a whistle or a recorder. Maybe you don't have an instrument at home, but you have two spoons you can click together like rhythm sticks. Maybe you have a bowl you can flip upside down and play like a drum. Go get an instrument real quick. I'll be right here. Oh, good, you're back. All right, let's sing Mr. Sun. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind that tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Get that instrument. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind that tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Beautiful singing and playing today, boys and girls. Today I want to teach you a new song. I learned this song when I was a little girl. My mom taught it to me, and my sister and I used to sing it together. It's called Hello Ladybug, and it's about bugs that are very important for our environment, like ladybugs. Ladybugs eat insects that are harmful to our plants and flowers. And it's about worms that aerate our soil and break down organic matter, making our soil very healthy. And it's about bees that buzz around, pollinating all of our beautiful plants and flowers around the world. I hope you like this song. Hello, ladybug, little ladybug. Hello, ladybug, my little friend. Eating up the crawlers that eat up my roses. Fly around, ladybug, come back again. Hello, wiggle worm, little wiggle giggle worm. Hello, wiggle worm, my little friend. Churning up the ground so the roots can't go down. Wig, wig, wiggle worm, come back again. I love it. I hope you enjoyed that song. All right, boys and girls, this is a new song, and I want you to do everything that Mrs. Tarwater does. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air and leave it about a year. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger on your head, on your head. Put your finger on your head, on your head. Put your finger on your head. Tell me, is it green or red? Put your finger on your head, on your head. If your finger's green or red, you should probably go to the doctor. Get that checked out. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose and feel the cold wind blow. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. I said on your nose, not in your nose. Ugh, it's disgusting. Blech. Put your finger on your shoe, on your shoe. Put your finger on your shoe, on your shoe. Put your finger on your shoe and leave it a day or two. Put your finger on your shoe, on your shoe. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on the chin, that's where your food slips in. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your cheek, on your cheek. Put your finger on your cheek, on your cheek. Put your finger on your cheek and leave it about a week. Put your finger on your cheek, on your cheek. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, put your finger on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Put your fingers all together, all together. Put your fingers all together, all together. Put your fingers all together, we'll clap for better weather. Put your fingers all together, all together. All right, boys and girls, I have another new song to teach you today. It's called You Sing a Song, and you need an instrument for this one too. So go get maybe a kazoo or a whistle or a drum or maybe a guitar or a ukulele, or maybe if you don't have an instrument, you can go get some spoons to click together like sticks, or you can find a shaker somewhere in your house. But see if you can find an instrument to play along with me in a minute. You sing a song and I'll sing a song, and we'll sing a song together. You sing a song and I'll sing a song in warm or wintry weather. Do 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 do. right, boys and girls, today we're going to read a story together. This is one of my very favorite books about music. It's called Because. It's written by Mo Willems and it's illustrated by Amber Wren. Because, written by Mo Willems and illustrated by Amber Wren. This beautiful piece of music was composed by Franz Schubert and arranged by Karl Reinecke. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Do you see an instrument here that you know? This one's my favorite. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found her seat. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon, she started to write music too, because like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. Then, she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happens. The end.